Grace has found me just as I am, empty-handed but alive.
Now, I know people don't hate corruption. They only hate the fact that they are not benefiting from it. When people are benefiting from corruption, everybody will keep quiet as if everything is okay. Now, the video that Verydarkman did, sending message to Tinubu through his son, Seyi Tinubu, some persons, few bitter people, are saying so many things wrong with it. Now, this is something that nobody was bold enough to say, to address. These people now, they have been in that country. They are facing the hardship, but none of them, everybody is just suffering and smiling, pretending. None of them could able to even use their platform or that their useless, ugly voice right now that they are using to address Verydarkman. None of them could use it to pass message. But Verydarkman, who be fearless, even knowing that maybe they will sue him for this, use it to say this, to send this message to Seyi Tinubu, knowing that yes, he's the true son of the president, yet a lot of things is going wrong. You guys are finding issue with it. Please, can you guys, since you hate Verydarkman so much, focus more on the message. Forget about the messenger. Or better still, don't watch his video. Why must you wait until VDM vomit before you go and eat? Sorry for those eating. Why must you wait until VDM poop, then you go and pack? Why? Why have you all this while not use your platform to make say video? What is the change you have done with your own voice? What is the change you have done with your own platform? Why attacking VDM when you yourself you cannot do anything? You are waiting for him until he say it. Then you now come and analyze how he did not say it well, how he positioned it. That is VDM. He is totally different from you and I. His personality is different. Okay? You cannot change an adult. It's either you adjust your mentality or you stop hating. You stop hating, that is it. And you guys not see what is happening in that country. How many of you have spoken? But you wait for VDM to speak. Now you are coming out to attack him. Shame on you. Shame on you. You don't talk and wait. That is VDM. So it's better for you to adjust your mentality. If not, high blood pressure. See, upon all the, the lawsuit he has, this guy is enjoying himself. He even have peace of mind. Verydarkman even have peace of mind more than people who are attacking him. Verydarkman have peace of mind more than people who are even giving him lawsuits. I pity you in our life. When I get out here.
Oh, this Yoruba jester, what do they call Lege Miami? They don't come for Verydarkman because a Verydarkman talks say Seyi Tinubu is the closest youth to power. Having been to China for a few days and he saw the technological advancement and development within the country, saying that Seyi Tinubu should advise his father to actually emulate what is going on in China, that he was impressed by what he saw in China. So saying Tinubu was the closest youth to be in power, that is the youngest and the closest as a youth to be close to power. So Lege Miami in the reaction, in the talk say Verydarkman don't enter around. He give him 18 hours to make apology video. Or else that prison will never open for him, they go open for him. Saying Seyi Tinubu na mate, they fish speak English. Reach Seyi Tinubu, everything na mate, you're just talking in the usual manner. You see why Nigeria not go move forward in a very long time. They say from joke, nice seriousness they enter. Now, imagine say Nigeria did very okay as being preached by Verydarkman. People like Lege Miami will go school, he will know how to express himself in English. People like Lege Miami would have been deprived of proper upbringing because he became an agbero, because he had to say in good school or they train and wear at least on a good trade. If for no become agbero, begin the bootlick online to be able to get crumbs from, the power that be. Sadly, people like this get influence. They are also influencing others. Look at this matchmaking, whatever show. People actually, they attend them. People actually take them serious. You see? All those people where they follow are meant to say there is a proper education and accountability within the system. Nobody where they for in right frame of mind go follow that guy. But yeah, they are following him. It's because of lack of education, lack of understanding of the system, lack of political awareness, lack of social awareness, lack of so many, many things. That is why an emotionally intelligent person, somebody who is really aware of the environment, will never follow somebody like Lege. because he has nothing to offer. But sadly, he has influence. So yes, that's why we are not going to move forward. People like this, if they actually come online to actually yap all these things, then there are people who are going to support him, even on this comment section. That's it. It is where we are. Sadly.
Before we get that person that will pay attention to what VDM is actually advising Seyi Tinubu, that person must have business acumen, politically charged, but then have business acumen, because it will take a person with business sense to come into Nigeria, the government, and see business rather than seeing looting. You know, I watched this very video yesterday where VDM was actually advising and urging Seyi Tinubu to step up as the closest person to the president and to the government. Emphasizing that after seeing China's rapid development, he believes that Nigeria can actually achieve such similar progress if only the right information is passed down or passed to the ear canals of the right people in the government. And that is the reason why he believes that Seyi Tinubu, being a youth, can actually influence that very change if he actually passed the information to the government or to his father. And what are the things that VDM saw in China that marveled him? The fast train, the wonders of China, and all. These are the things that are not bigger than our resources. I mean, we can cater for all these things. Why then are these things not done? Which brings to that very big question. Why does it seem that it's almost impossible for the past leaders and the present leaders to fix this very country or provide those very things that seems like, I mean, this is nothing. Electricity is nothing. Providing fast trains is nothing. Providing quality education is nothing, on scholarships is nothing. Providing water is nothing. These are the things that we shouldn't be requesting from you people. These are the things that we believe that should have been solved a long time ago. The answer lies in one fundamental problem, a deep-rooted lack of financial literacy. It might sound vague, it might sound so untrue, but if you pay attention to details, you will see that the development pace is that of a snail speed, despite having the resources that we have, despite being blessed. Instead of using the funds for redevelopment, we keep hearing ridiculous amounts being stashed away, looted away by these very politicians. Ridiculous amount that you know that is enough for a state. Every single person in a single state. At the end of the day, we'll still go and borrow to replace stolen funds. Not to revive a struggling economy or invest in growth, but to replace stolen funds. How do we expect miracle or magic to even happen? Nigeria's corruption and underdevelopment are not just about greed. They stem from a place of flawed money mindset. And also understand that greed is a trait of those who lack financial literacy. Yes, greed. Yes, because a lack of financial literacy can often lead to poor money management, impulsive financial decisions, and an inability to differentiate between wealth creation and reckless accumulations. This is why we have countless records of ridiculous amounts stolen and looted by our politicians and our elites. Some storing them in personal accounts abroad, and some not blessed enough to even touch that money or spend that money before they die. It's all about the mindset, it's all about the mentality, the orientation. Money for them is about position, not about value creation. Take someone like DeeOne, for example, with this collection of cars running in high millions of dollars, as if he's actually preparing to produce the next Fast and Furious 11, as if he's actually preparing business of Uber for the elites. Ask yourself, what is he doing with all those cars? Nothing. It's all about position, not value creation. We're not even talking to them because the orientation is not there. Then how do we now fix this very mindset? If this is the problem, by voting for a business person, somebody who is actually business at heart. Because if you check our past leaders, you can actually tell that the people or those who have actually performed well are those who have business acumen. Nigeria doesn't need a traditional politician to lead them again. Nigeria needs a politician with a business acumen, a politically motivated person with a business acumen to lead them, not just a politician. We've been suffering with this politician thing. We need a politically motivated person with a business acumen. If the person enters into power and sees business opportunity rather than looting, it is better for us. I'm not saying that if you vote a person with a business acumen, there won't be corruption, there won't be all these vices. There will be, but then there will be development because he'll be reinvesting in the society. But most of all these leaders do not see that value of reinvesting in the society because they are getting that money from a source that doesn't lack. They loot it. It's a free money. There's nobody that has free money that knows the value, that knows the worth. Now look at the past presidencies, Olusegun Obasanjo. You can actually tell that he's actually the best performer when it comes to economic policies, debt relief, and reforms. The worst insecurity is Jonathan. The most controversial is Buhari and Tinubu. Economic struggles and mixed, policies. It was OBJ's approach that brought GSM revolution, opened up Nigeria's telecom sectors, MTN, Glo, and Airtel, allowed private investors to take over failing government enterprises, and introduced EFCC and ICPC for accountability. Then if you try to judge it from how they actually performed and link into having business sense, you get to realize that Olusegun Obasanjo, before and after his service, was actively into agriculture, which is actually business. When you look into Goodluck Jonathan's history, you get to realize that he has more of academic and political background. When you take a dive into Buhari's history and profile, even though he is partly into agriculture through cattle, his profile speaks more of military. Right? Then when you look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you get to realize that his political career and his political profile overshadows his business side. Stealing and hoarding money is totally foolish. The real power lies in reinvesting it and tripling its value and securing it for long-term gains. Bitter truth is that our leaders don't understand financial literacy. The wealth is actually open for them in such a way that they don't struggle to get that money. They don't rely on their salaries alone. They don't also rely on deals alone. They rely mostly on looting. Any looted money does not have any value until it's reinvested. You don't save looted money. So the core of it all is that there is a need for a politically motivated person who has business sense to rule. What other people are seeing where they're going to loot, they're actually seeing how they're going to triple that money by reinvesting it into society or doing business for his own gains. But the beautiful side of it is that while all the structures are set in place, is benefiting everybody. The country becomes more beautiful, it creates more jobs, it enhances the economy as well. Financial literacy is not something that comes through the school traditionally. It comes from being raised in an environment that values money for its impact. At the end of the day, I don't care who brings this change, whether Tinubu, Seyi Tinubu, P2B, or who. I just want to witness it. I want to witness Nigeria work. Without it, we'll keep watching leaders mismanage wealth, mismanage funds, because you can't possibly build what you don't understand. They don't understand the value of money.
There is something happening in this country, and that thing didn't start today. It started during our colonial masters. I don't know why slaves love their slave masters so much. Slave loves that man called a slave master that maltreats him, that beats him up, that stresses him, that, subject him to so many pains. They still love him as a slave master and hate their fellow slaves. I don't know why slave sees his fellow slave as a cause of his suffering, his or her suffering, than the slave masters. It's funny. It's funny. Slave hates his fellow slave than his slave master because he thinks that the problem he's passing through, that is his fellow slave that caused him that pain or that problem, and not the slave master. Okay, yesterday, Verydarkman made a video. The video was directed to Seyi Tinubu. Tinubu's our president's son. He said that Seyi Tinubu, that he made it known to Seyi Tinubu that his father is old, and the people and the carcass surrounding his father, that their brain is filled with cobwebs. He said, with due respect, that their brain is covered with cobwebs. And we already know that these men surrounding our president are not really helping. They are not helping. The laws, they are like the advices they are giving, and the laws they carry out from the Senate, where what they go there is to talk about sexual harassment, down to the cabinet of our president. All of them, something cover their head. It's just that we don't like the truth. When a youth comes out to say the truth, youth like Verydarkman comes out to say the truth, they see it as an insult. Because we see those men, we see those our leaders that are not even helping us. We see them to be supreme. We see them to be our slave masters. Yes, because they treat us like slaves. We are subjected to their punishment and all that. So, like, when somebody is bold enough to talk to them, we, the victims of the circumstances, we even run against the person being bold enough to say the truth than tackling our slave masters up there. Yesterday, when Verydarkman talked that in all bloggers have been carrying, like, have been putting out different narratives, especially Wahala Room. That one where they call Wahala Room with the Instagram. I don't know whether that one they work for government. Before now, we they say Verydarkman, say they support government, he they work for government and all that. Now, he don't come out to talk because he go China, go see some things. Some things will be saying if they replicate them for Nigeria, it go better for youth. He did there. Direct that video to Seyi Tinubu that he should help and talk to his father. That this is the first time. This is the first time Nigerian youths have somebody that is closer to a president. At least Seyi Tinubu is a youth and is closer to his father politically. At least he can talk to his father. Father listens to son to an extent. So he can talk to his father. So, Verydarkman coming out bold enough to say the truth. They say an insult. Say while he go say cobwebs cover the brain of the people around our president. Is it not true? What are they doing? What kind of advice are they giving to him? What are they doing? Are we seeing any improvement? Are we seeing any improvement? And who are even those people? We know them. Now people, majority of them are belly politicians. They after their bellies. Don't we know the truth? So why hiding the truth? If you talk the truth, you go die. If you not talk, you go die. So let's talk and die. Don't we know the truth? Say those men who surround them are after their own pockets. Are they giving advices that will help, that will benefit the people? Go to Senate, our Senate president. They gave you allegation. Now you come see preside on the matter. That is Sissimos give Natasha. If not for advanced country, that man is he in a position to preside that? How can you judge your own case? How can you judge your own case and expect the citizens and expect the masses to see it as a fair judgment? Why don't you step down? You have deputy. Let another person preside on that case. By now they're supposed to carry investigation on that allegation, but no. Now him sit down there, knock and boy 6 months. Send that woman out. Who know whether not true or not? Allegedly. So now all these things where we see the people who even surround our president say waiting to over their brain. You know, Pascal Web where Verydarkman talk. I be with the fine person where you go come out from your mouth. He talk them. Blogs, they carry different narratives. People they shout for comment section, they holler. Why you go say this boy they overdo? He they insult. Wait, he not talk the truth. Why the truth they bitter us? And why do we always support our slave master and see our fellow slave as the problem? When one slave do something, slave master will punish the whole slaves. So that when that punishment they pay you, you go to see as your fellow slave as the cause of your problem, as the cause of the punishment, and leaving the slave master that punished all of you. That's the kind of mentality slave masters put in slaves. Until now, Nigerians are still suffering from such mentality, are still suffering from such reasoning. He talk the truth. Now everybody's against him. When you no talk, when I say they fight for government. Now you don't talk, when I say why you go insult them. Person talk saying the truth. And he even said it with due respect. He said with due respect. You see this country, for this country better, we go suffer.
The latest fight right now, now be the one between Lege and VDM. Lege talks, VDM, day your day, oh, don't carry your battle to where I am. You talk about my shaman, you talk about my friend, I go bring the battle for you. He said that court, where you like, we go drag him. That I will tell you, court is more than court, and sue. Sue. You know, he even said, look, I know Sabi grammar, but the Yoruba way I Sabi, I will use as you know, not be smart, you know. You know, VDM went to China, saw a lot of things, saw innovations, saw how the youth are engaged, and he really was impressed and motivated to talk about it. And so instead of actually channeling his energy, okay, to the presidency, he actually faced Seyi Tinubu and said, Seyi, now you are gay. Matter with to no be your father. That you're a youth, you are the most active youth ever in the history of presidency in Nigeria. And so because of this, I want to directly talk to you and tell you that you should copy China, okay? Let us together join hand and move this country to a greater height, to where it's supposed to be. Now, as Lege heard the name Seyi Tinubu in the mouth of VDM, he said, Ashimon Reo, meaning this is your last, okay? Maybe Lege no get anybody to interpret what VDM said in that post to him, because VDM was not abusing Seyi Tinubu. No, it was not disrespecting him. It was merely saying, I do not want to talk to your dad, the president. I want to relate to you. Maybe because he knew that this is the incoming governor of Lagos State. So he's trying to challenge him to do a better work for Nigeria, for Lagos State, as he has seen in China. That's all. So I don't know why Lege is coming at him and telling him that we are going to go to court. I'm going to sue you, and this is going to be the last. You know, I don't understand.
Verydarkman come outside for this social media, did a video and send a very strong message to Seyi Tinubu, because he knows that as he stands now, not only him will be Verydarkman fit do am. The only person that can have the mind to talk to the family of a president is a person that is also a president. So now, not understand what I dey talk. This very Verydarkman no small oh. People don't they travel from this Nigeria go China for so many years, but just 1 week when Verydarkman don't stay for China, it has been more useful to us in this country. Una no dey understand what don't they hate this Verydarkman for? Inside 24 hours a day, Verydarkman they use 23 hours 30 minutes. They think of what he go do to make Nigeria better. Now the best all of una they gang up the hate. Make una hold this DeeOne for me. I want post it for your eye. I want blind am. Hey! Hold this DeeOne for me.
No be juju be that.
Pray for your eye. DeeOne go punish you. Native Dr. Paul Ezike go punish you. Naomi go punish you. Brother Mike go punish you. Let's see you go punish you. Uncle Nash go punish all of una. How many of una names I want even mention? Say una too many. Verydarkman haters too many for this social media. For Verydarkman wey dey fight for the betterment of this country. Go punish all of una. Pray for una eye. If you calm down, check all these people wey hate Verydarkman for this social media. Just check them very well. You go see say these people useless. So these people they very useless. All the people wey they shout for comment section, all the people wey they join all these people they push a wrong narrative about Verydarkman. Say Verydarkman hates the Igbo people. Una teacher will not know. Una teacher will not know. Say una be thief. Na fear the catch una na fear. Go punish all of una. Pray. Seyi Tinubu, you don't go watch Verydarkman video now, but you don't do like say you never watch am. But no need to worry yourself. You no need to go China. I want make am dey easier for you. I don't carry one video come. If you don't top any woman, Baba, come down first, I beg. I want make you concentrate on this video. Now serious matter with the talk for you. Come down from that woman, I beg. Make everybody watch this video.
I have just arrived to the craziest city on earth, and you probably have never even heard about it.
This is Chongqing, China, where they have petrol stations on top of roofs, trains that run through residential buildings, buses in the sky, elevators for cars, multi-story restaurants floating on the river, and also the deepest subway in the world. It goes down 118 meters, which is roughly the height of a 39-story building, and it took me 15 minutes just to get to the bottom. But the craziest part?
We're still on the ground floor.
You see, the reason people call Chongqing the 5D city is because it served as China's World War II capital. All of those old underground bomb shelters have since been transformed into roads, basements, and buildings. So, good luck finding your way around. Here, you think I'm on the ground floor, right? Wrong, because if you go to one side, you'll see you're on level 1. And if you go to the other side of the square, you're now on level 18. And almost everywhere in the city is like this. Here, we're on the 14th floor, and the elevator even shows you that. But if you walk outside, you're now on the ground floor again. And if you think simply walking around the city is confusing, try driving. One wrong turn on these roads and you're cooked. You might even find yourself accidentally entering the garage that is 500 meters to the bottom. Yes, I'm still driving down as I post this video.
Shebu, now don't take una two eyes. See the major reason we make Verydarkman talk say na China and I get what power. Make una leave what the American people they talk. Leave what the American people they talk. Go punish DeeOne. Seyi Tinubu, I give you 24 hours to do what Verydarkman talk say make you do. If not, me always be the talking, I will take a very drastic action. Una don see say 24 hours no get head again for this country. Content creators don't spoil am. Everybody go just come and give you 24 hours. Go punish DeeOne. DeeOne come my dream. Come tell me say you no go ever fear your papa reform Nigeria. Say if you try am, how una want to continue to the thief? Na DeeOne I talk am for my dream. Go punish DeeOne. The only way to counter that nonsense wey DeeOne come tell me for dream, because you want call the day as say na true. Na to do wetin Verydarkman dey tell you make you do for the betterment of Nigeria. Baba do something. And once you do that thing wey Verydarkman they beg you to do for the betterment of Nigeria, I swear to God, me personally, I will pick DeeOne and lock him up. I will lock him up for saying something to Seyi Tinubu. Go punish DeeOne. So some of them when they believe the rubbish when they come outside from DeeOne mat against this Verydarkman, make una tell DeeOne make it try do this kind of thing wey Verydarkman they do. Whether the next day Tinubu no go pick him up. Go punish DeeOne.
The reason why they make this video this morning, all the raters, and they vex for all of you now. Not too weak. Not too weak. And they vex for everybody. If you are not weak, more don't follow me again. What did happen here? Verydarkman post video. The last video when he post, where they beg Seyi Tinubu make it come, make it try help Nigerians. Because I be the closest youth to power. I been a lie. He post that video, I watched the video, I don't see anything wrong with that video, but DeeOne see something wrong on that video. It be like say DeeOne not tired to the social media. And Ratel they look. We have over 2 million people following Ratel. Over 2 million people I love Verydarkman. I go leave DeeOne account. When I leave DeeOne account, DeeOne still get account today. Some stupid blogs, they still post at it today. When I still leave DeeOne account, and they share for a beg.
Saying Seyi Tinubu should drive power or drive development through his dad is akin to saying that a cat to help you look at your fish pending till you need to use it. I do not believe that these people actually care about you. All they want is power and power and power alone. They do not care about development. The father you are addressing and the people around him, they all travel abroad. They know the system. They know how it works. They know how they enjoy the amenities. They know how they enjoy good roads. They know how they enjoy 24 hours power supply. They have homes in this country, so they are not new. It is you, Verydarkman, that is just going there for the first time. They've been there countless times. Most of them have houses in Hong Kong. They have houses in Beijing. They have houses in Guangzhou. So they know, they see all these things, but they don't care. So he's saying Seyi Tinubu should drive change through his father. It's a waste of time. So keep your energy and continue to advocate your own little way and forget using Seyi Tinubu as a yardstick or as a stepping stone to get things done. It will not happen.
All right. So Seyi Tinubu, I feel the need to say this to you. You need to be very useful to us. First of all, your father is old. And the people around him, their brains are dusty and there are cobwebs in their brain. I don't mean to say this trying to insult them. I know where I'm going to with this, right? You are the closest the youth have ever been to power. You are the closest, meaning there are a lot of things that you can help us with. Now, coming to China, I've opened my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of possibilities that we can emulate. You know, coming here, I feel like there's one train that can move everybody in Nigeria and come to this place and take them back so that their eyes will be open. There are a lot of potentials in that Nigeria that they are not utilizing because the old men in power cannot see. But you, Seyi Tinubu, you can see because you can easily come here and look at these things and be like, you know what, Daddy, Ejo, Eshebai, Eshekini. There are a lot of things. See this China, the workforce, the youth, every possibility, every opportunity there. Like there are no limits. Any idea you're trying to cough out, there are opportunities for you. They are investing in the youth. You go to the airport, you see a lot of young minds in the airport. You go and listen one elderly person for the airport. You go see a lot of young youth for the airport. They go from here to there. Everybody, the aim of this country is the growth, not personal growth. They want future growth. You turn around now, this place when I stay, now a very big company. I don't want me to know the company, right? Because I'm not supposed to do video here. Now when they come here, over 5 hectares of land. Now they start to do farming. They use over 5 hectares. They do in-house farming for groceries and everything that they export. There need to be investments on the youth in Africa, especially in that country, Nigeria. We have a lot of potentials. But when you talk about, say, investment of the youth, they'll just carry small money, give the youth. Say, Mona, go do this one. Let's create a scheme. Let's create a program. All these white elephant projects that we do in Nigeria. When your regime come, when your tenure come, this one go just chop, this one go just chop. There are a lot of opportunities that are not being utilized. You see, China is world power. Forget what America and every other person they tell now. China is world power. A lot of things that they sell for that Nigeria. As I come here and say, wait a minute. They're taking advantage of us. But they will not take advantage of us if the investment is there on the youth. And if a lot of ideas are welcome. So Seyi, now only you now. There's a lot of ideas. They hope. All my hope now, I reach all my hope here on you. Because now only you feel relate. Now you the power. For me, now you the power. Because now you feel see in the eyes of the youth. Now you will feel relate to. Seyi, there's a lot of potential in that country. Now you feel help us lay your father and don't say, now you be the young mind there. Come here and you see a lot of buses, see a lot of cars, road network everywhere. This place when I did so na village. If I can't go to the hotel where I stay, na the village side. Because I just come here yesterday. What's the name of this place again? I don't even forget. Just came in yesterday from Shanghai. Just come check one or two things. Bro, it is shit. Qingdao. It blow my mind. Creativities. There's no limitation. Any idea where you like, they welcome am. Seyi, or more, even if 24 hours power, road network, a lot of things. Anybody that come power won't gather. Seyi, like I said, we never get any president before where get speaking, where they actively in politics like you. So not only if you change a lot of things with this thing. How many years your father don't do? Your father don't do like 2 years? I still get like 6 years. Yes, I say 6 years. Some people they hope say 2027 when I go come out. But we all know people who know politics say 8 years. So there's a lot of opportunities. Seyi, introduce the youth to your father. You can do it. Let us come together and let's transform the country. Like I said, if you see what China is doing here, you go crazy. What power 9 did this? So don't let anybody deceive you now. Seyi, we count on you. Please and Lord, don't play.